like kind of a disaster. Happy morning, everybody. Just feeding the horses. It's 4:30 a.m. and then we're off to work. Hey, Tina Bear. Well, excuse the bugs in the windshield, but look how pretty the sunrise is.
On the burn, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. You take me to the top, I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins.
So today we're just going to take it slow the first run and then maybe push it just a little bit the second run. The goal is still to make sure that we have clean runs both times.
There you go.
Danielle's time was a 20.791.
Alright, well, first run was good. Still a few things that I have to work out, but she worked really nicely, so that was good. Second run, we'll call that a training run. She just said to me, and it turned into a training run. So that's okay. After, what you guys don't have a video of is I went into the back and just breezed a pattern after the jackpot, and it was beautiful. So if we can just connect like that when there's actually people watching, then I'll actually be able to do something pretty amazing with her. But I'm back to learning after every jackpot, which has my spirits up. So that's pretty awesome. For a little while there, I was just kind of frustrated and in a dark spot and not really learning anything from my bad runs, and we're back. So kind of a fitting time as these vlogs are coming back that so am I. Maybe that's not an accident, but today was good. Come on, Tina Bear, back up. Hey, you, back up. Hey, Muddy Pony. Let's go race. Definitely just had a nap. I'm feeling pretty spoiled with the driver today.
Let the windows roll down the radio.
There you go. St. Andrews, Manitoba. Let's bring her home. She's making a pretty good run here. 17.30.
All right, just finished a run in Gilbert Plains here. It was good. Again, we were second off the fastest time. Second barrel is where we lost the most time. We had a beautiful first and just slightly wide on our third. All in all, it was good, but I'm not as happy with it as I was my other run that I didn't get on video last weekend, but we're improving and we're getting there. It's just gonna take a little while for both of us to figure our stuff out and actually click. She's got her thing and I've got my thing, and we do good things, but we need to actually like hook up and do the good things at the same time every time, and that's when we'll start winning. Look at our beautiful sweat mark. For those of you that don't know, A sweat mark with no dry spots means that our saddle fits properly. And Athena has a large issue with having a properly fitting saddle. Good night! Ready for slack? So just a quick comment about yesterday's run at Gilbert Plains. Turns out that a whole bunch of people slipped at that barrel, my second barrel, and that was the one that we bobbled at. So I think Athena was trying to save us from some bad ground. So that's kind of exciting. As a green horse, you never really know what they're gonna do when they reach bad ground, and she kept us safe. So I'm pretty happy about that. And with that considered, our run was pretty darn good. So today our goal is to run a clean pattern. I really want to get away from those bobbles at the speed that we're going, because I know we can do it, it's just getting on the same page. So that's the goal today. Well, Athena was beautiful. I was a mess. We went in. First was nice, second was nice, and I lost my stirrup. Going to third, I was concentrating on that, trying to get it back. She ran beautifully, and I did not direct her around the barrel because of it. And then I almost fell off and jerked on her mouth, and then we ran home, and I lost my reins. So, like I said, I was a mess. She was beautiful, even though it was like kind of a disaster. There's actually some really positive things in there. She rated beautifully for me at all three barrels, and that's been something we've been struggling with. So the fact that she had it together today and I made all the mistakes actually makes me pretty happy. Okay, I started work early, so now I'm finishing work early and I get to go pick up Allie. I'm so excited to see my baby girl, all trained. But first, have to get the trailer ready. Both Eric and I were way too tired to unload the trailer after the rodeo. So that's what I gotta do before I pick up Callie, because I don't want to have the panels and all the other stuff in here while I'm picking her up. So she's a little bit nervous of trailers, and I want to make it as quiet and as calm of a ride as possible. So. Girl power! Ever heard the saying that duct tape fixes everything? I'm gonna kind of share that story of how that all happened in a couple weeks when I'm away for a work trip, so stay tuned. Alright, 2-hour road trip begin. Not a Canadian road trip without Timmy's. All loaded up and on our way home. Well, we made it. Holy crap, it's muggy. After feed, water, horse, and tack, I'm dying. Okay, so this rodeo is at Wew'wasi Kapo, I hope I said that right, First Nations. and it's all gravel roads, and I could not find it. I have been touring around here for the last half an hour, and finally some very kind man from the reservation here stopped and is now shuttling me over there. So I'm following him, and he's gonna take me right to the rodeo grounds. You know, when you're going to a new place and you don't know your way around, it can be pretty nerve-wracking, especially as a female, and I'm just really, really glad that there are people that are still good and helpful in this world. Sometimes I get overwhelmed and just need to sit. Quick note on how important it is to be able to recognize when you're getting overwhelmed and then calm yourself down. For me, when I'm getting overwhelmed, I just need to sit down and just pet my horse and chill out, get away from all the people, and that way I can calm myself down. There was a time when I didn't know how to do that, and I didn't really recognize when I was getting overwhelmed, and that's when bad things would happen. So if you find yourself sometimes feeling that bubble of anxiety or anger or anything like that, any negative emotion, just take a minute, chill out, and go back to what you're doing. I promise you it'll save you time and a lot of other things in the long run. So, tip of the day. So Athena is a little more excitable today than she has been the entire year at a rodeo. She's pretty upset. So I got this hides mask for Calypso, and I thought, you know what? Let's try it on her today and see if it helps. So here we go, real live demo.
Yeah. Back up! Kenzie DeRozier, you need to come and see Claude after the rodeo.
Yeah, I was right outside.
Danielle Dolinek. Good clean run, bring it on home, Danielle.
Okay, if this video is shaky, I'm sorry, because I am shaky with extreme happiness. I just about cried there coming out of the arena because we had a really good run. Athena ran and rated at all 3 barrels. I'm ecstatic. I'm so ecstatic that I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking. When things finally come together after a while of not being together, it's a really, really good feeling. We got to work on a couple of things. Our transition from first to second is still just a little shaky, but it doesn't even matter today. Guys, I got a 15.080. Oh my god. The fastest time in the open today was a 14.5. We got into the half second off. I am like... Ah. Alright, that's it for this catch-up vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, please subscribe and comment down below if you have anything to say. I'll see you next week.